Hello, everybody. My name is Jason Sandford, and I'm with AshVegas.com. And I'm here today with Andrew Scotchie of Andrew Scotchie and the River Rats, a local Asheville band, here to talk about some new music and a bunch of other stuff that Andrew's got going on this summer. Andrew, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. This is Sammy, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be hanging around.
Scott.
So let's start with the new single. Andrew, tell me a little bit about, I guess it's part of a new EP you've got coming out later this summer?
That's right. So this past holiday season, I went in, I think, like the day before Thanksgiving, and I've always written on acoustic guitar, and I've always really liked the process of writing on an acoustic and then bringing it to a band, and I wanted to get back to doing something a little bit more stripped down like that to kind of show how it is, in the beginning stages for people. And I also want to show a different side because, I've done...
Because of the River Rats, I mean, you guys are known for kind of a pretty big sound, right?
Yeah, it's,
Describe it for people who may not be familiar with it.
I've heard it described so many different ways, but like the best that I can put it, is kind of bare bones rock and roll and higher energy funk. And it pulls a lot of influences from 60s and 70s rock and roll, classic rock, and also, a little bit of indie and psychedelic. So we try to blend it all together. We often get put, with the whole label of rock and blues because it's kind of easier for people to categorize, but we try to incorporate a lot of different stuff. Whenever we have the horn section and everything, it kind of adds almost like a jazz rock fusion element to it. So it's definitely, each show with the full band is different. I feel like people, when they come to the shows, not one show will be the same.
So this new tune is sort of a stripped down,
it
different
is, yeah.
Version of what you guys have been doing.
Absolutely. So I had Matt Williams at his studio in the Eagle Room in Weaverville. Phenomenal studios where the River Rats recorded our last album, We All Stay Hungry. And I went to him, this past holiday season, whenever we had some downtime between shows, and I said, man, I just want to do something a little bit more stripped down, a little bit more intimate, and he was great with that. And so he played fiddle on it. And for anyone that knows Matt or has seen Matt Williams out perform, he's just a phenomenal fiddle player. He's done work with Zonza. And he's just sat in with just almost every band in town. He's just one of those people that you'll see just hop up and just blow people's minds. Mm-hmm. So he was a huge force in it. I remember I came in with the song, and then I told him that I could really hear some fiddle in it. And then he, one afternoon we just sat down together, and he, I think, more or less had his part figured out. So we went in and did the initial tracking, and the song is called "Always With You," and it's another tribute to my dad. And it's really the most direct and kind of point-blank story I could honestly tell about what it was like to lose him at 15 years old, and how I tried to rise above that and kind of move on with my life while keeping him in my heart and my soul and everything. And so the song, I remember whenever we tracked it, it was very simple. It was just guitar, vocal, and a fiddle track, and almost, kind of quite naturally, the song evolved, and we started adding more things in. I think me and Matt both had an idea of the direction we wanted it to go, but a lot of stuff got added in, and there's a lot of happy accidents. Like there's an outro that I was mentioning to you earlier that's just kind of builds and builds and builds into this big crescendo. And
can you name some of the other musicians?
Absolutely, yes. So we brought in Laura Blackley and Pam Williams, phenomenal singers here in the community that have played with just great people and done great benefit concerts. I actually met Pam at the Make-A-Wish benefit concert at the Orange Peel, and Laura Blackley I've known for years. I've always heard her voice whenever she was on WNCW and everything, and I've always been a fan of her music. So they came in and did some great backup vocal work, and Mike McHugh used to play in Freeway Revival, and just a great drummer around town. He came in and did some really great rhythmatic stuff and some auxiliary percussion, some cymbal swells and everything. And then I play 6-string, 12-string, I sing. I actually did harmony on this song for the first time, and I always considered myself like a really bad harmony singer. So I tried to overcome that in this recording, and I think it turned out okay. But I played bass on it as well. I'd never played bass before in the studio, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be easy. And then by the end of it, my fingers were all torn up, because I wasn't used to it. But yeah, so the song evolved and got kind of bigger and bigger sound. And what we were really happy with about this song is when it was all said and done, before the mastering process began, we were able to watch it start, really kind of soft and intimate, and then it just grew. It just got bigger and bigger, and that kind of style is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm a big fan of Jason Isbell. I've been listening to a lot of his new stuff, and he incorporates the acoustic guitar and his vocals into a band setting that doesn't overpower the original songwriting process. And I think that was definitely an inspiration behind the song.
Very cool. Tell us a little bit about what else you've got going on this summer, because you're a very busy, busy band. What else is going on?
Yeah, it's busy season, man. So we're hitting the festival scene pretty hard. A couple dates coming up that I'm really excited about is I'll Go West Festival in late June. We're part of that this year, and then in July we'll be at Burning Can Festival in Brevard, the Rebranch, with Dumpster Funk, The Nth Power, Porch 40, some great bands. And moving into August and September, we'll be doing some festivals out of North Carolina, such as Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion. We'll be there for 3 straight days. And
wow.
The lineup for that came out this year, and I was blown away, man.
Great.
And Loretta Lynn is going to be there.
Wow.
Yeah, just like some legends, man.
Nice.
So it's really inspirational. And then in the later part of the year, September 30th through October 2nd, we'll be doing Barnaroo again, and that's the 4th year at Franny's Farm.
And that's out in Leicester, right?
It's out in Leicester.
It's an all local lineup of musicians, or is it a little mix?
So over the past few years, we've tried to pull in as many locals as we can. We pull in a few nationals. This year it's about 50-50. And I can't necessarily reveal it just yet. I don't know when this is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, so I don't know.
All right.
But we will be releasing the lineup June 21st, and I will say this, that the lineup this year, the one that we got to create this year, is the most eclectic that we've had, and I think it'll please all kinds of music listeners, young, old, whatever. I think that the wide variety this year is really special. And of course, it all benefits the Asheville Music School. We've been partnered with them. This is the 3rd year, so
that's
going on a good
event.
Partnership with them. And
it's a beautiful setting.
It is, yeah, and it keeps changing, it keeps getting better. I go out there just for different events that Francis has, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't see that. Like, check it out. So like, it's always different, and so every time people come to Barnaroo, they'll see something different. They'll hear a new band. They'll get introduced to a band, and this year we have bands from all over the country coming.
Great.
Yeah,
Can't
really
wait.
excited about it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that,
Absolutely,
Andrew.
thank you.
If you don't mind playing us a little bit, a little snippet of your new tune, and we'll go out with that.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you. Daddy died when I was just 15, and at the time I didn't know what that meant. Mama cried, my brothers, they did too. Throw our hands in the air, saying, what can we do? Daddy's buried right near my mama's house. I still go there, another stop when they please. Sometimes I go, I sit, and I listen. I hear his voice calling through them old oak trees.
Yeah. Nice.